A key player from India's point of view. Every time he's fired, India has won in the series. And Sachin Tendulkar striking form in the last game with a brilliant 100. Sehwag on his way. On the up. Finds the boundary.
I think it'll be Virender Sehwag who will decide the total for India, whether they get 270 or reach beyond 300. If he carries on in this fashion, it'll be certain for India to go maybe around 310, 320, because he's a class 6. Off to a great start. That was beautifully timed.
Such a destructive player, Virender Sehwag. Got off to a brilliant start in the one-day series. 100 in the first game in Kochi, 74 blistering innings there, just 40 balls. That's 4 more. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. Yes, leg by signal. But again, off to a flying start, India. 9 for no loss after the first over. It's been a great 1.5 months of cricket. Plenty of entertainment. Good tight test series and now tight one-day series.
Some variation in bounce. That one climbed a little higher for Sachin Tendulkar. Just had to check his shot in the end. Nice upright seam position from in fact from Rana Naveed, and nicely guided away. Didn't go hard at the ball, he adjusted well.
Yes, that's what I mean by variable bounce early on. It'll be kind of two-pace, the next one keeps low. So really got to be on the button here as a batsman. Hits the toe of the bat. The previous ball hit the bat maker's label. Now, what can you expect from ball 3? Wrapped on the pads. Did he get an inside edge? He looks at his bat, Tendulkar.
If there was no bat, this certainly was extremely close. Good delivery from Rana Naveed, came back. And very difficult to tell, because otherwise it was absolutely straightforward decision for a leg before. No, I think it did miss the bat, hit the pad, and Sachin Tendulkar should consider himself very lucky.
Edged and taken. That is a good delivery. Very good delivery from Rana Naveed. It's taken the outside edge of Tendulkar's bat, and Pakistan have struck early.
It was an uneasy vigil at the crease for Sachin Tendulkar there. Lovely delivery. He had to play that one. Angle bat didn't do the job for Sachin Tendulkar this time around. It's Rana Naveed who strikes goal for Pakistan very early in the day. Gone for 1, India 10 for 1.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni comes out to the middle. Huge roar from the crowd. He's had a good start to his one-day career. Bowled in. Off stump goes for a spin. Rana Naveed is on fire. India have lost both their openers. Handshakes in the dressing room.
It always is a huge wicket. Virender Sehwag misreading the line, the length. That ball came back and he was in no position really to play that across the line. The off stump went out of the hole. He's gone for 5, India 11 for 2.
Well, the captain for India in this game, Rahul Dravid, comes out to the middle. Lucky on that occasion, Dravid, to start off with a boundary. He was looking to work it on the onside. Late movement, got the leading edge.
The bounce is low, it's shaping. Ball is moving around, and that one kept extremely low. Very lucky Rahul Dravid that he got a bit of bat on that one.
Should get two. Shoaib Malik was the fielder who got his hand to it. He saved a certain boundary.
Looking to break free is Dhoni. Nicely struck up the middle of the bat. That is where he can be so destructive. Even on this kind of pitch, he can find the middle of the bat.
Now they all go up. It's a delayed appeal. Very delayed appeal. Inzamam went up straight away. He was the first to go. Then Kamran Akmal reacted. Then the bowler reacted.
A lot happening. Kamran Akmal was very sure that there was a nick to be had. Difficult to tell. That ball got big on Dhoni, and Kamran Akmal was straight away in action, thinking that there was an edge. Umpire Rudy Kurtzen thought otherwise.
Yes, I think Rudy was spot on. Goes for it. Will get a boundary. He's flashed, and he's flashed hard.
Runs are going to be important here. Now this wasn't an elegant shot, but it gave him boundary, so he'll take it. Raw Iftikhar wanting him to drive through the offside, held the edge, and ball running away very, very briskly for a 4.
Already we've had good cricket here. Pakistan striking 2 early blows. It's not that easy for the batsmen out there. There has been movement for the bowlers. The bounce has been indifferent. We've seen the odd ball stop on the batsman as well. Oh, good shot. And Dhoni is quick and gets 3. Good aggressive running. 24 for 2. Dhoni is quick. He is very quick between the wickets. Strong man. There is a spark of aggression in everything he does. Edged and taken. Very good catch. Pakistan can't do anything wrong at the moment. It's Dhoni who has to depart. Rana Naveed is on fire here. 3 wickets for him. And India tottering. 26 for 3.
Excellent catching from Yunus Khan. He has held some lovely catches. This one was a brilliant take. That ball was dying on him, and he got his palms underneath that one, and Rana Naveed ecstatic, and he should be, because it has been a wonderful spell from him. Dhoni gone for 11, India in big trouble, 26 for 3.
India-Pakistan series. Travel? Think Southall Travel.
Yuvraj Singh comes out to the middle a lot earlier than he would have expected. Good shot. That's 4 through the covers. The second boundary for Dravid.
This is the first time I've seen Pakistan pitching the ball up and got the right treatment. Rahul Dravid just driving through the cover. Beautiful shot. Nicely struck. Rahul Dravid is just been appointed a captain in this game. First time in this series.
Would be leg buys. Abdul Razak, the fielder. That's Anil Kumble there, who's come back into the squad and playing straight away. Yuvraj Singh gets off the mark. And there's also Harbhajan Singh, who has come into the one-day team. Dinesh Mongia will get his first opportunity in a long, long time.
Dinesh Mongia has been replaced in place of Saurav Ganguly, who's been banned from the games. I don't know what exact story about that ICC ruling is.
I'll tell you in a little while. Pull shot from Dravid. That's a lovely shot. That's for his third boundary.
Well, on this wicket, you got to make the use of the bad delivery, because you're not really going to get bad deliveries in the first few overs, and this was a poor delivery, very short, and Rahul Dravid was right on top of it, rolled the wrist, beautiful shot, got 4 for it.
Great shot. What a lovely shot this is.
Well, we'll talk about Inzamam and Ganguly a little later, but look at this shot. Look at the weight shift, just a little on the back foot, punched it through the cover. Beautiful shot. Look at that.
Another very good shot. Yuvraj Singh is a handsome stroke player. On a not so easy pitch, he's making batting look extremely easy. Great shots.
I don't think we will be able to finish that conversation, because the way Yuvraj is playing, he's not going to let us finish. Look at this. Just punched it. Didn't really went hard on the ball. He just checked his stroke at the end, and it came right from the middle of the stick.
Another punch down the wicket for another 4. And it's not the bat. This guy has some great skills. Tremendous shot.
I have got no idea why India want him to bat at number 6 or 7. Look at this. If you can play these sort of shots with a new ball, you don't really need to bat at number 6 or 7. He's a fine player. It was a good try by Rana, but it was too quick for him. Well, this is the first time I've seen a little panicky in the Pakistani camp. When you play these sort of shots on a back foot, definitely bowlers also go on the back foot. And this is exactly what happened. Rana just tried to change his pace.
It's a good idea bowling a slow ball to Yuvraj Singh, but you've got to get it right. And also, if it's got to work, it's got to be fuller. He loves to hit through the line, Yuvraj Singh. There's a change of pace, might just work against him. That's been one of his problems. I've seen him get out playing this kind of a shot. He knows it. Just goes after the ball. It's a nothing shot, really. It's not a committed push. It just gets sucked into it.
Sanjay is a kind of a player that who loves to play his shot, and it was pretty full.
Bowled him. That is a big wicket. Yuvraj Singh has been bowled by one that skidded through and kept low. The high backlift is just helping to play it onto the stumps. Now this is a big wicket for Pakistan. A budding partnership really comes to an end.
Now you got to check the bounce here. In fact, he was upright, Yuvraj. The ball did keep low, crashed into the lower part of the middle and off stump. So he'll be most disappointed because he was looking good. Pakistan have broken through again. Just when the partnership was looking good, Yuvraj departs 59 for 4. It's nicely played off his legs. Starts off with a boundary, Kaif.
That's a good start for Mohammad Kaif. Now these two have to really dig in there. They've got to play the entire 50 overs, or at least that's what the endeavour's got to be. It's a two-paced wicket.
Should get 2.
We have seen the Pacers balls not really coming onto the bat, and Inzamam keeping these fielders in, which is a good captaincy at the moment. And I haven't really seen much of a turn, but India must have been looking forward because they're playing with 2 spinners. They'll definitely be hoping that the ball will turn and the spinners will play a bigger role in the second inning.
Well, if I can count right, India have at least 5 spinners that they can bowl in a one-day match.
Not really sure if Rahul Dravid really was sure about the wicket, because if you look at the paces, they bowled really well and the ball kept really low. Playing with only 2 paces, it might be a little dodgy in the second inning, because the ball's still keeping low. It's not easy to bat against the paces.
Driven nicely. 3 runs of that over. It's 73 for 4. The last batsman out was Yuvraj Singh. Got an inside edge and was bowled by Abdul Razak. Mohammad Kaif on strike. He's got it through. Excellent timing. It was a mere push into the gap. It's gone for 4.
Well, he's been trying for the last few overs. The ball didn't really come to onto his bat, and on this occasion it was just a little wider. Just tapped it, didn't really try to hit it too hard, right in the gap. Excellent shot. Really needed runs. Runs being dried out for the Indians, but this time beautifully timing by Kaif.
Again, Abdul Razak getting that ball to just leg cut. Something that he achieved in Ahmedabad as well. Do you think this sideways movement, Waqar, that we're seeing in the pitch will be there in the second innings as well for the Indian seam bowlers?
Well, it's very difficult to say at the moment. First half an hour we thought might be a little bit of moisture in the wicket, but now it's not really doing much. But as you know that Pakistanis are really good in reversing the ball, and I think it's just reversing a little bit right now because the wicket is pretty dry, and the ball gets scuffed up very quickly. And Razak is pretty good in that. He's been bowling reverse swing for the last few years, and he's really got a command on that now.
It's a no ball, and quick running again, Dravid and Kev. The first no ball in the innings.
Well, that's nice to see. What we have seen in this series, that there's been a lot of no balls and lots of wides also. And in this game, I think that both these, I don't know, we'll see in the next inning what the Indians gonna do. But definitely, Pakistanis have done their homework. Bob Wilmer definitely been talking to his fast bowlers and the spinners, and they have definitely cut down their no balls and wide balls.
Intentionally played. He opened the face of the bat. He was looking to come back for the second. He just slipped as he was looking to do that. Otherwise, I think he would have come back for the second.
Kaif is no doubt very quick between the wicket. Has deliberately played through this slip gully region, looking for the second one. Just slipped at the last minute, and a good call by Kaif.
He's a local boy, Mohammad Kaif. Plays Ranji Trophy cricket for Uttar Pradesh.
Well, there must have been a lot of expectation from Mohammad Kaif. He hasn't really done that well lately. So the crowd here, the public here, they'll be really looking forward for him to get a few runs. And very much needed for the Indians. That's 83 for 4.
Here's a look at the Indian batting performance. They lost 3 wickets in the first 30 minutes of the game. Then a small partnership between Yuvraj Singh and Dravid. Then Yuvraj Singh was an important wicket that the Pakistanis picked up. Went for 18, and after that it's been Kaif and Dravid. Very similar players, both hard-working right-hand batsmen.
A big opportunity missed by Yuvraj Singh, I would say. And India really need a big partnership here right now. And Dravid is one of the key. Looking for the second one, and Dravid is going for it. Bit of misfielding, and Dravid took this opportunity, and that's 2 for India.
Fielder put under pressure. The fielder at third man was aware that the batsmen were looking for the second. He was under pressure to pick it up on the run with one hand. The fumble was induced.
Well, it's not easy, Sanjay. Rao bowled 9 overs. Back must have been stiff.
How can we batsmen know about fast bowlers and their stiff backs?
Well, what do you batsmen know about bowling, mate? It's not easy job. It's easy job to bat. But in this heat, when you're running in and on this sort of track, it's not easy at all, I tell you that. And Raw Iftikhar, I thought, bowled really well. Within himself, kept the pressure on.
Pakistan still keeping 4 fielders inside the ring on the offside. They know these batsmen will always look to pick up singles. They aren't the kind of batsmen who look to hit in the air or play the big shots, so good captaincy there.
Inzamam really worked on his captaincy. That's nicely played through the mid-wicket. Yusuf Yohana running, and he just gave it up. Beautiful shot. Right onto his legs, just clipped it. Beautiful shot.
Once it passes that inside ring, the ball really travels to the boundary. Just straying in line, good balance, didn't look to hit it hard again. And once it goes past the 30-yard circle, it just quickens up. The fielder has no chance. Have a look at that. He's played it very fine indeed. And once it passes that circle, there's no chance for the fielder. Splendid shot.
As Sanjay said, it's all the way downhill. As it left the bat, we knew that it's going to go for 4. Nicely guided to the third man. Razak had no chance. Just ran to the boundary. Agony for Arshad Khan.
A big occasion here at the Green Park, Kanpur. It's always a special contest, India versus Pakistan, and this is the 100th match between the two teams. The 100th one-day international between India and Pakistan. Pakistan, you can see, won 60 out of those 100. India 35, no result 4. So there could be one tie.
These matches win by Pakistan, 60. Most of them has been played in Sharjah, and Pakistan has really done well in the 90s, I would say, and that's why Pakistan is in front. Although I think Indians been playing really well in lately. Looking to sweep. Well checked.
100 up in the 100th one-day international between India and Pakistan.
In the 28th over. There you go, looking for a sweep. Nicely checked. That's what India need right now. Rahul Dravid looking to go forward in every ball, because he's not really still sure about the wicket, that what he's going to do. He's going to keep low or he's going to turn. So he's making sure that he's right on top of the ball.
Eight runs of that over. Good over for India. It's 101 for 4.
That's it, over.
No way that can be given out. Ball goes just beside Rudy Kirsten, who was making an important point to Arshad Khan after this last ball. Was telling the bowler that once you have bowled, make sure you get out of my way, because I can't see a thing. And he's just showing the off spinner, this is where you stand after you finish. There's no way I can see what's happening out there. If you continue doing that, you won't get a decision of me.
Well, Arshad Khan is a very tall man. He's about 6'4", and Rudy is probably, I would say, 5'9" or 5'10". So it's very hard to see once Arshad Khan finishes his follow-through.
Well, Rudy could bend down and look between his legs.
Well, I don't know about that.
Lovely shot. He's pushing Dravid for the second. He's such a keen runner between the wickets. Mohammad Kaif can get quite noisy on Indian cricket grounds. He is just shouting into the ears of Dravid, come back for the second.
There's that off spinner that's been put away through square leg. He's very strong in that area. Partnership now 52 from 85 balls, the best of the innings. India started off quite disastrously, losing their top order in a jiffy.
Maybe another couple there. He wants to, but he's been sent back by Mohammad Kaif. But really, they've done it sensibly, these two. They had very few options, 59 for 4. They need to play a mature inning. You've got to reassess. It's not a 300 wicket, that's apparent. There's no point striving for too much and then ending up very short. So they've readjusted and they're doing it well, these two now.
That's cleverly maneuvered by Mohammad Kaif. He'll get a boundary.
Just using the pace of Shahid Afridi. I think this is the kind of wicket that you can't provide too much pace to the batsman. Just a line, slightly short, predetermined. He knew anytime he'd got an opportunity, he's going to do that because that area was vacant. So somebody to think about now for Inzamam.
They're milking this bowling now. This is good strategy from Dravid and Mohammad Kaif. Pakistan have been pretty pedestrian in the last 10 overs or so. They're waiting for things to happen. And you always pay a heavy price if you're waiting for things to happen. It's 118 for 4.
It's not enough containing at this stage. It's okay to say that you're going only for 3 and over. But you're absolutely right, they need wickets. Because this pair, 4 down, you get a wicket now, even if you go for about 4 runs and over, that really puts the brakes on India totally.
He's not really been able to spin the ball a great deal also, even though he's trying to bowl from closer to the stumps. But you need spin on this track. I think he's been defined a role by Inzamam ul Haq, and his role is really to dry up the runs for the opposition and not look for those wickets. Now we saw Sourav Ganguly and company really struggle in the last game when they adopted same kinds of tactics when Pakistan were batting, and in the end it was an easy win for Pakistan because there was nobody to stop those singles, the flow of runs, and it was pretty much risk-free effort from Pakistan that won them the game in the end. When India required wickets, they didn't have a strategy to really back themselves to pick those wickets. I think same is happening here with Pakistan. Once again, a single taken, 122 for 4.
Projected scores, India currently would reach 191, but if this partnership is allowed to flourish, I would reckon they'd reach somewhere close to their 230. You're absolutely right in your reading of the situation, Ramiz. Pakistan need a wicket. They can't be content with 4 wickets down and hoping that India is contained to about 200, 220 thereabouts. I tell you, there's a lot of cricket to be played, and if India can reach that 230, you really got a fight on your hands. Inzamam. At the moment, I think India is being let off the hook.
Pakistani captain clearly a little frustrated now. He wants a wicket to fall. And there, this animated discussion just before the start of Afridi's over, asking him to bowl on one side. That was a good delivery. I think it'll be very difficult for Inzamam ul Haq to ask him to change his game. Afridi can be expensive, and you've got to live with it. handling leg spinners, Arun, can be a difficult art. And we've had examples in Pakistan, an example of Abdul Qadir not being used by Javed Miandad a great deal when he was the captain. Always thought that he was a little too expensive. Came Imran and he used him beautifully. He became a match winner under him because he knew that he would be expensive, but also that he would give him wickets. So you've got to be patient if you are to develop a leg spinner. Well, that's been the disappointing aspect of Arshad's bowling. That ball has not come back from that angle, has spun back from off stump.
They're going to press for 2, but they decided against it. But you're absolutely right. You want to at least you'd expect from your premier spinner that you turn at least 1 or 2 of those balls, thereby causing a bit of confusion in the minds of the batsmen. But nothing like that has happened. He's very content in keeping a line and length, just rolling the ball over, not really imparting too many revs on it.
Good effort from Abdul Razak.
Shoaib Malik is an option. He normally has a bit of turn in his fingers. I'm sure we'll see a lot of him soon.
Well, Arun, I hope he doesn't bowl the last over again. Went for 19 the other day.
Yes, you may be right about Inzamam because he's pretty content with Arshad's performance so far. An economy rate of just above 3. He'll take that. But this situation can sort of rebound on you and sting you really hard in the last 5-7 overs. 6 runs per over from here on can take India to 230, and I think that could be a competitive one.
Looking to accelerate, Mohammad Kaf.
Back up, boys. Shaba Malik.
India have got themselves in a very good position here from here till the end. If they go around 6.5 runs per over, which is thinkable, achievable with wickets in hand, they can surely put the pressure back on Pakistan.
Oi, Malik.
Now, this is good, solid cricket. In between, if they get a bad ball, it is a
Malik,
showcase of these two putting it away for a boundary. 3 for 67 at Ahmedabad, the expensive side. Didn't bowl in the first 2 one-days.
Yes, Malik. Well done, Malik.
But with Shoaib Malik bowling for Pakistan, it gives Pakistan a better option, a better combination in one-day cricket. It's Inzamam who lets himself down and the team. Casual effort from the captain.
Well, he tried to put his body behind it. Couldn't quite close that gap. Couldn't quite get the knee down on time. 2 more runs to the Indians. 48 to KF. Just too short of a well-deserved 50. Decent strike rate as well.
This is why his strike rate has been so good. Every now and then he's been able to pick those singles. 140 for 4. Partnership growing. This is good cricket from Kaf. He was on 49. We now know that he's on 50. Huge, huge crowd applauding the local hero.
He deserves every bit of it. came in when India were tottering at 59 for 4. There's a semblance of stability now to the Indian team. But his job is not done. This has got to be meaningful. If at all it's got to be meaningful, he's got to stay till the end. We've seen him score a number of half centuries in tight situations when India was not having a good time last year. Got a few half centuries in the ICC trophy as well.
He'll get runs, 4 of them.
This is always a risk with Shahid Afridi. He's got to have that fielder finer, because anytime the pace of his deliveries can be used. Rahul Dravid has been eyeing that spot, no doubt, for quite a while. Now this is taken from outside the off stump. Very cleverly done indeed. Welcome boundary for the Indians.
More runs. It's a diving effort. Comes to no fruit. It's 50 for Rahul Dravid also.
That gap has got to be plugged. Didn't learn from the first time round. Rahul Dravid quick to grab it again. Now they've got to do something about that gap there at fine leg, because Afridi is just too quick in the air. This shot even better than the previous one. What a magnificent captain's innings by Rahul Dravid.
He was looking for that off-stump channel. He's got 2 fielders close on that offside, that point and fine point. And Rahul Dravid read it really well. And now he's got this open, vacant area to place the ball and pick up a run. He's a thinking cricketer, and he's making Pakistan think now.
Very cleverly done. Playing to the field. Now they've got 5 on the onside, so there's a bit of a gap on the offside. Afridi's got to bowl very tightly now. He's got to keep it on the stumps. That's the offside field. There's a gap there, square.
151 for 4. That's a lovely shot from Mohammad Kaif. He'll get a boundary. Now, the placement was excellent.
There was a lot of thought behind that one. It was played to the left of the square leg umpire and to the right of the deep fielder at mid-wicket. Perfectly executed. He knew exactly where he wanted to go. Just to the left of that fielder saving one.
Inzamam is not on the field. We've got Mohammad Hafiz, who's doing the 12th man's duties.
Yes, sir.
Well, certainly a few boundaries emerging for the Indians. They'd want a boundary and over. Now, if they can do that, then they're really on course. Both of them are settled. Just that one predetermined shot or a little bit of risk, and then just keep nudging for singles. Pakistan need a wicket now.
Easy bat.
Mohammad Kaif's innings can have an extremely good effect on Rahul Dravid, because once your partner is looking to find the gaps and is in good rhythm, then that catches on. And you also seem to go into that frame of mind, that attacking and positive frame of mind.
Yes.
Once again, beautifully played. Mohammad Kaif is on song. That boundary also gives this pair their 100 partnership. 161 for 4.
And that's in the air, just clears cover. He was looking to heave it actually on the onside. He'll get the overthrow. That's sloppy cricket from Pakistan. Gives the extra run.
A little panicky in the Pakistan camp. There you go. Whoa, nowhere near the keeper. It cost another run. I don't think Abdul Razak would have liked that. And Yunus Khan. As you know, Inzamam Ul-Haq is off the field for some reason.
Excellent placement. Superb timing as well. It's like threading a needle through that onside. Mohammad Kaif here at his best.
This is a quick outfield. As Sanjay said earlier, you missed the 30-yard and it's going for 4.
Wow, what's happened here? Rana Naveed, just for a moment, thought that umpire Hariharan was the stumps. Now watch here. He shies at Hariharan and tickles him on his ankle. 189 for 4. 8 overs remaining. Abdul Razak continuing. That's 4. Desperate dive there in the deep, not good enough. Exactly what India wants at the start of the over.
Pakistan did well to keep this third man inside, like closer, but still couldn't stop that one. Nicely guided. Well, Raw just went over it. Raw, who has bowled 9 overs, must have been stiff. The backs, he hasn't played enough cricket lately, so it must have been very stiff to get down. Cost them 4 more runs.
So India turning it on here. More runs on the onside. This time just a single. Now Waqar, you've been here for almost a month and a half. It's been a fabulous tour, this Pakistan tour of India. What do you make of the pace bowlers? I mean, ever since Wasim Akram and you retired, there was a big void to fill in. Which one of the fast bowlers has really impressed you? Remember, there's no Shoaib Akhtar here.
Well, after the first test match at Mohali, I thought the wickets were not really suitable to the fast bowlers. They were all very flat, especially in a one day. It was murder for the fast bowlers. That's out. Pakistan got a wicket eventually. That's Mohammad Kaif gone. Pakistan really needed this wicket. That's 194 for 5.
Well, against the run of play, Mohammad Kaif has picked the field at mid-wicket. Mohammad Hafiz was the fielder there. The substitute, straight down his belly. No mistake whatsoever. Just when India were looking to gain some momentum, Kaif departs. Very fine innings of 78, 194 for 5. Dinesh Mongia comes out to the middle. 50 matches for him. Gets an opportunity after quite some time. Left-handed batsman, captains Punjab in the Ranji Trophy, career best of 159. That was against Zimbabwe. You can see the last 50, the quickest. Dravid still going strong. He's played the sheet anchor's role in this innings and done it well. He came in when India had lost early wickets. So it's been a captain's innings.
What a player he is. Such a good technique. I always say that if he goes out of form, he's the one man who can come back into the form very quickly because he's got a solid technique. Takes his time on the crease. Chance of a run out here. Zamam tried. Well, another overthrow in that case, but the umpires just went upstairs.
Yes, he's asked for the third umpire. Inzamam was in a flash, spun around and hit the stumps. Have a look at Inzi. It's on the wrong side. He spins around and bullseye. Batsman well home.
Abdur Razak on the ball, the fumble. Dravid was coming back for the second. Mongia had second thoughts.
Pakistan's ground fielding has not been great today, nothing to write home about. Abdur Razak very lucky that the ball did not bump off his shoe and go beyond his reach.
Great shot. It's a big hit. The first 6 of the innings comes from Dinesh Mongia.
That is also a big risk that you take by giving your off-spinner a ball at the death end. Beautifully struck by Mongia. He got underneath that one and clubbered it over mid-wicket for a grand 6.
Grand 6 in the grandstand. Another lofted shot, and this is an even better hit. It's not as big as the last one, but great timing on that occasion. It seemed like he got himself into a double mine at the very last minute and seemed like he would hole out. But have a look at this.
Delightful strike. Didn't try to hit the ball hard. Scooping it in the air, and it found the middle of his bat, and Abdur Razak there trying to catch a kite in the end.
Slow ball. Couple of runs. Those shots may have done his confidence a world of good.
India reaping advantage of that wonderful partnership between Dravid and CAF.
It never helps when the first ball is hit for 4. In fact, this might be the over for India. Rana Naveed will be expected to bowl well, so India need to capitalize on the 49th over.
Wrong leg, almost a half trekker from Iftikhar. That is not good. When you've got a set batsman there, that's an easy fodder for somebody like Rahul Dravid.
Oh, just gone through the hands of the fielder there. In fact, it's gone all the way. Arshad Khan, the man. So it spoils the over. 242 for 5. It's gone quickly to long on. Good fielding. Get a single. Mongia turning blind. And in fact, he's missed the run out, and Dravid is going to be run out at the other end. Well, as they say, it's all happening at the Green Park.
Bit of laughter in the end. It was error-free cricket in the end, and thankfully it was Rana Naveed who did not lose his presence of mind. He knew that there was still a chance at the keeper's end, and Rahul Dravid was clearly out of his crease, out of his breath. 248 for 6. But Rahul Dravid has been the man for India. Captain leading them from the front. Gone for 86.
Zair Khan all set to play a one-ball innings. And he'll get a run. Inzamam will not attempt that direct hit. That's the end of the final over. So the score that the Indians have put up on the board, 249 for 6 in their 50 overs, and that's an excellent recovery after being 4 down for 59. But is that total going to be enough? And that question will only be answered when Pakistan come out after lunch with the run chase. Till then, you can just say great recovery by India, and it looks a pretty good total on the board.
That is right, you've got runs on the board, and that is what matters for India. Now Pakistan will have to bat well to get there. It's not going to be an easy pitch second time around. The ball may just stop a little bit more. There'll be extra bit for the spinners also. And so if they get off to a good start, only then they'll have a chance of overhauling India's 249. But as Sanjay Manjrekar just mentioned, tremendous recovery after being 4 down for basically nothing. Rahul Dravid and Mohammad Kaf putting in a huge effort, and Mongia coming in and contributing well with the bat. 33 from 28.
And the first time in the competition for both teams that we have three seamers completing their 10 overs. There it is, 3 for 35. Rana Naveed, by far the outstanding bowler for Pakistan.
That's true, and will find the boundary. The first of the Pakistan innings. 6 for no loss after the first over. Two overs have been bowled, 9 for no loss. Now Afridi on strike to Balaji. Afridi went for Afridi started off in fine fashion in the last game. Got off to a quick start, and then it was Balaji who dismissed him. But he had done the damage by them as far as the Indians were concerned. And he's picked him away. It's gone all the way for 6. Straight onto the advertising hoarding. Well, that's precisely the shot he tried even in the last game to get out, but it doesn't make a difference. 1 iota with Shahid Afridi. Does strike it clean. Now, this is the last game. Exactly what he tried. Got a leading edge because of the swing. Good shout there, but obviously going down. Afridi wants to. He'll get it. Such a dangerous player early on. I see this last match, the ball just holding up and getting the leading edge. Now today, that's the last ball he played of Balaji. Today he comes out, the first ball he plays of Balaji is just after that dismissal really, and he puts it away for 6. Similar shot. He has his own coaching manual. Again he goes on the onside. Another boundary. This is what he does at the top of the order. This is why he's there at the top of the order. Destructive, to say the least.
Well, Balaji is certainly not making things happen. 3 deliveries on the trot, down the leg side. 1 went for a leg by, restricted to 2, but 1, 6, 4 and 2. So 12 runs of 3 balls. Not the kind of start you wanted. And now, because of that wayward line, the captain is forced to remove one of the slips. Now just what can happen is a catch can go past second slip.
If he pitches it up, he'll go over mid-off. Very good catch, but it's behind the boundary. He pitched it up, bang, over the side screen. 19 of the over already. The Pathan is on fire.
Can't understand Balaji. Really, it's very, very obvious that you've got to bowl that slightly short of length line and length, I beg your pardon, the length. But at the moment, both not right for Balaji.
Bang again through the offside. Wow, what an over for Pakistan. What entertainment already. 23 of the over, 32 for no loss. Full toss, gets the treatment, 6. Third of the innings for Afridi.
Well, Afridi's on fire. On the leg stump, he was already targeting that area. This was an absolute gift It's a new ball. Remember, it can slip from the hand.
He goes again. Another one. What a welcome to the crease for Anil Kumble. 2 balls, 2 sixes. Afridi has moved on to 33 and 4 sixes in this innings. What a strike again. It's gone a long way.
This is an amazing hit. It's gone flat and it's gone long. But now they've redressed that problem, or addressed it, I beg your pardon. They have a deep mid wicket in place now. The long off has come into the circle, so now the straight field is open. Kumble is going to come round the wicket. The screen is being adjusted for Afridi. So they're going to trying to cramp him and bowl him on the leg stump. Let's see if he's up to that.
So you've taken your pick, huh, Arun? Straight field? That's a big ask, especially with Afridi. I won't be surprised. He still goes on the onside just because he's kept 3 fielders on the boundary. He's that type of a character. He's opened his stance. And he has actually played one back. 33 of 12 balls. Now the Indians need some inspiration to come from somewhere. The field has to be chirpy. They need a wicket. And that'll be a wide. I heard Arun Lal saying he's looking to try and cramp the right-hander here by bowling around the wicket. 2 massive hits. First a full toss and this one a clean strike. He goes over mid-off. Into the boundary. That's a good cricketing shot. He didn't quite time it, but the intention was right. He was looking to hit in the right direction.
Well, it's the straight field he did target, but he's thinking about it. Even a miss hit like this will go for 4. So he's only aiming at the vacant areas. That's good cricket.
Goes again, over long on, a huge hit for 6. The 50 comes up for Pakistan. What an entertainer this man is. 23 from this over. High, long, wide and handsome. Now Balaji. Oh, in the air, beats square leg into the boundary. The thing for Balaji now, he's not getting any swing. So if he, with his action, even if he bowls off and middle, Afridi's going to pick him on the onside, like he's done here.
Straight drive for 4. It's a quick outfield, and it's Shahid Afridi's bat. Another quick 50 for Shahid Afridi. Fastest by any player against India. It's 50 of 20 balls for Shahid Afridi.
Most of the crowd stunned by this blazing innings. 53 from just 20 balls. He's allowed his bat to do the talking. What a tremendous innings. That is just about perfect start for Pakistan. 26th ODI 50, 5th versus India, the brightest and the best.
Ramiz, I have to tell you this, he's got 199 sixes in his international career, one-day career. 199 sixes. And that's 6 number 200. It's just staggering when you look at it. 6 number 200 for Shahid Afridi. The 6th of this innings is moved to 59 of 21 balls at a strike rate of 281.
This has got to be a 12. It's a monster hit. Shahid Afridi is not going to hold himself back because he's out there to enjoy himself, have a ball, and that is exactly what he's doing.
Terrific shot for 4.
It's important for Salman Butt to know that he's got to bank on his natural instinctive batting, which is to hit the ball. He's gone in a bit of shell. Now, that could be good from team's point of view, but from his personal health point of view, it may just let him down.
Another very good shot. Marvelous cover drive. This is a batting treat. Not too many Indian fans would agree. 2 fours of this over.
Balaji trying the slow delivery. It was wide, it was pitched up, and Salman Butt only had to meet the ball off the middle of his stick. Looked extremely elegant and stylish when he hit that cover drive.
Safe enough and long enough. I can tell you it didn't come from the middle of the bat. That's 6 number 7 for Shahid Afridi.
Well, Sanjay, I know one thing. The middle of his bat is just about perfect. This was predictable, and I think he saw it coming. Shahid Afridi was in that position to play it over mid-wicket, which he did in the end. Another smashing hit. What a knock this has been.
He's got it through. That should be 4. Even Kef won't get there. This outfield is lightning quick.
You can't do a great deal out there if you're the Indian captain, because Shahid Afridi is making it almost impossible for the Indians really to stop him. That's a lovely shot. I think Zair Khan was trying for that Yorker length. He converted it into a full toss and then got it easily away through cover. He's not finished yet. On 69 from just 29 balls.
And it's 10 runs of the over. 10 gone, 93 for no wicket. Don't give anything predictable to Shahid Afridi. There he goes for 6, number 8. And it lands on the Shamiana. It's another big one from Shahid Afridi. 4 more and he equals the world record for most sixes in an innings.
And he's not finished yet. I keep on suggesting it. That is far away from being finished. The ball doesn't want to come down because it has got beating of its lifetime. Now, it was a pretty good delivery. I think he beat him in flight and he was not to the pitch of the ball, but he's in such great form that even then he connected it in the middle of the bat. Just long extension of the arms and going through with the shot.
Another 4. In fact, not too many people are bothering to applaud the 4. They're just looking for those 6s. Shahid Afridi moves to 75 of 32 balls. 79 of 33 balls.
He's an intelligent hitter. Now this one was hit intelligently. He went inside the line of that ball in length. There was no fielder there at deep backward square leg, so an easy hit in the end. He's on fire. He's feeling that fire. Being burnt by that fire.
Another big one. It has gone high up and safely over the advertising hoardings for 6, number 9.
This is unbelievable stuff. I've never seen anything like this. I've covered a lot of matches, I've played few, but this is something new and a first for me. Unbelievable hitting. It's non-stop action from Afridi. Every time he's ventured out of the crease, he's got a big one. 9 6s and 7 4s.
And the quickest 100 by a batsman in one-day cricket happens to be Shahid Afridi himself. 37 balls. He's got a chance of equaling that. 111 for no wicket. Gone straight to hand, but it's a no ball. And Yuvraj Singh was not aware. He'd taken a good catch. It's short fine leg, but it's a no ball. So that move of Dinesh Mongia working, but luck going Pakistan's way.
Luck has been very cruel. It was a good catch by Yuvraj Singh and Rahul Dravid, where he had set the right fielder there. In the end, no result.
Goes over the top again. Mohammad Kaif after it, and could be one of those rare stops while the ball is running towards the boundary rope. 2 more runs, 3 more runs to Pakistan. It's 115 for no wicket. He goes over the top again. 1, 2, couple of bounces into the advertising hoarding. Shahid Afridi just blazing away.
Are we watching an ODI international or a festival match? I just can't make up my mind. He's been such great form that everything he's touched has turned into gold, in fact diamond. What confidence, what grace, grandeur, poise, elegance, 4s and 6s.
92 for Shahid Afridi.
Sanjay, when he got his fastest 100, I was the next man in when he got out, and believe me, it was a very, very hard act to follow. Extremely lucky, really, to see that knock in Kenya. He was hitting flat 6s then.
Is well on course to get the second quickest 100 in one-day internationals. The quickest, of course, is Shahid Afridi himself at 37. At the moment, Brian Lara is the second fastest to get to 100 in one-day cricket of 45 balls. Is well on course to put his name in the second quickest as well. That's gone quickly, very quickly to the cover boundary. What can he do? Everybody, in fact, have a sheepish smile on their face. It's a smile of disbelief, it's a smile of resignation, and maybe a hint of enjoyment as well, even if you're the opposition.
That is what he has done to his own mates. It's unbelievable. They've all played plenty of international cricket, but believe me, this must also be a first for them. What hitting, what placement.
He's on 96 of 39 balls.
Now Afridi on strike, he's on 98. And in the air, down the ground, 4th 100 in one-day internationals. The whole Pakistan dressing room get up. It's been an outstanding innings. The second fastest 100 in one-day internationals.
Well, you've got to stand up for this one. This is an important game. 2-all tied in the series. Shahid Afridi, 102 of 45 balls. He's just run away with the game.
He's bowled him. The first time he's tried to defend, play a forward defensive stroke, and he's been bowled by Harbhajan Singh. Something to cheer for the supporters here for the Indian team, but what an innings from this man.
Well, is there a lesson to be learned? You're right, this is the first time he just got 100, wanted to defend, well, it was unfortunate, played it onto the back of his front leg and just rolled on to the stumps. So Shahid Afridi has gone for a magnificent 102. It's 131 for 1. He's done his job.
Well, you have some time to breathe now. Afridi has gone, Shoaib Malik has come out to the middle. Shoaib Malik is off the mark. Now this is interesting. Did his leg touch the rope? I think Zahir Khan is saying yes. He signals a 4. You see, just as his foot touches the rope. So that's the boundary. Now that's a good shout. Very good shout. Kumble struck. So 2 wickets in quick succession. So both the openers dismissed, and Salman Butt was dismissed in this fashion in the last game. That was a Murli Karthik. This time it's Anil Kumble who gets the decision going in his favour.
Well, that's what Rahul Dravid was hoping for. Anil Kumble landing on the middle stump, straightening slightly. That's plumb. Right across that one, Salman Butt. That would have crashed into the middle stump. Butt gone for 21 off 46. It's now 135 for 2.
Shouts or catch it. Seem to be 2 sounds there.
Definitely off the bat because it's been given as runs. Oh, it was only off the bat, off the shoulder of the bat. Fortunately for him, it went much higher than that silly mid-off fielder, Kev. Straight off the shoulder of the bat.
Harbhajan Singh just knocked over the stumps even before he could gather that throw from Zaheer Khan.
There's no chance that Yusuf Yohana was going to be run out. That's gone through. Every run is going to be important. And Mohammad Kaif has probably been the best on show for the home team, but on that occasion, desperate effort, not quite good enough in the end. Shoaib Malik, well, he likes to strike the ball hard, he likes to get on with the game, but here he's been made to wait. This is good thinking from Rahul Dravid. He's got him all jumbled up in his mind with those close-in fielders looking for an edge. Anil Kumble could be an ideal bowler here on this kind of a pitch where there's some variation in bounce, although it has eased up quite a fair bit. I think we can get it in the right areas, look to bowl within the stumps, and use those close-in fielders who could be in business.
There he goes. It was on the cards with Yohana. When he lofts straight. 20 overs gone, 148 for 2.
Easy, Yuvi.
Dinesh Mongia making a comeback to the Indian team. And it's not been an easy one for him. He came in to bat at number 7 for India. Played quite well for his 30-odd. Then he bowled 1 over of left-arm spin inside the first 15 overs to Shahid Afridi, and now he's at forward short leg. And he's done a good job there. Last ball.
Hang in there. Would be the message from Rahul Dravid. Every fielder has got to work hard, stop those runs, look for those catches. It's not going to be easy.
It's an excellent shot. It was the top spinner from Harbhajan Singh. How well Yohana played that.
He went back, allowed the ball to come to him, knew exactly what it was doing, and then with a sliced bat played it away beautifully.
That's for such a good player of that shot, Yohana. We saw him play that shot in the earlier over to that top spinner from Harbhajan Singh. This is Anil Kumble with a quicker delivery.
This is lovely shot from Yusuf Yohana. He created that little bit of width, and it's created a lot of anxiety in mind of the bowler. Now that mid-off has been pushed back to long off, which makes a lot more sense. Anil Kumble will be able to spin the ball, flight it for more.
Quick single. He's gone for the bowler's end. Yeah, that was the problem for Anil Kumble when he had that mid-on and mid-off inside the circle. He just couldn't bowl that full-length delivery to Yohana. He's quick between the wickets. Quick reactions at forward short leg. Especially if a batsman seems vulnerable against spin. It's too much to expect on a flat pitch for a spinner to make an impression. Oh, he's a left-hander. If he had done it with the right hand, would have been close. In the last match, I thought Abdul Razak could have been attacked by the spinners. That didn't happen. Good adjustment. There's a good delivery by Harbhajan Singh. One bounce into the boundary ropes. 6 runs off that over. It's 162 for 2. Great shot. That's for Anil Kumble with a grunt. He knew that was just a bit too short to a class batsman.
Clearly disappointed with that effort. It's an attacking field set for him, so margin of error is minimal. Almost a half tracker, and Yusuf Yohana had an easy shot to play in the end. He plays that cut shot really well, and he had plenty of time really to go back and hit it hard. First spell lasted for just 6 balls.
He's got it through. Yuvraj Singh is in chase. Is the ball going to win again? Once again, the ball is the winner on this very, very quick outfield at the Green Park.
That was hit off the edge of the bat. That one never came off the middle of the stick, but the outfield is lightning quick. Once it beat Yuvraj Singh, he had no chance. Almost beat Balaji, that sweep shot. He was in 2 minds. Never easy to field that deep backward square leg. In normal circumstances, it should be an easy enough take for the field and the deep, but there you see that ball spinning and Balaji just checking his stride at the last point.
Another big hit at the Green Park. And the sixes have entered double figures, the 10th 6 of the innings. First one for Shoaib Malik.
He's a very good striker, Shoaib Malik. He was waiting for the right length, right moment really to go to the top. Created a bit of width by staying inside the line of that ball, and then a big heave. It's a big E.
That is a close one, is it? But Hariharan has given it as leg buys, but obviously going down the leg side. I would have imagined they'd want a slip in place, Ravi, because as far as the spinners were, when they were bowling, you did have a slip, did have some attacking positions. You've got to get outs. There's no way that you can contain the Pakistanis now.
Yes, and you've got to settle for the fact that you could lose this game in 35, 38 overs. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it after the start Afridi is given. The only way you can come back into this game is by picking up wickets. And you use the word expensive, Arun. And that's common with that bowling card there. It's the word today. 43 of 4 for Balaji. Kumble has gone for 45. Mongia 22 of 1. Harbhajan's done a pretty good job. 8 overs, 1 for 32. He's the man who dismissed Shahid Afridi. Now is there some reverse swing for Balaji?
Played that very late. She's got to get in a short leg, maybe even a slip.
What's impressed me, Arun, most is the way Pakistan have gone about their work today. You know, even though they lost the toss, they picked up some early wickets, the fielding was good. And when they've come out, Afridi has played the way he plays, but after that too, Malik and Johanna just milking the bowling and not allowing the pressure to get to them. Importantly, not allowing the pressure to build. Really, from 2-0 down, 2-zip down to go 3-2 up. That'll be an outstanding effort going into Delhi for the decider.
Yes, indeed. When they were 2-0 down, India was on the rampage with Sehwag really dictating terms. Dhoni was also discovered. So they were really looking at a real uphill task. They've gone through it match by match. That would have been wide. That can also be close if it had hit. But yes, they lost the toss, and in hindsight it was a good toss to lose, because contrary to popular expectations, whatever this wicket did, it did in the first half an hour, 45 minutes. Crowd now has decided that, at least some of them have decided that it's better to watch it back home. In the air for a while, but just the one.
Well, Pakistan just rubbing it in. They know if they win this game comprehensively, they go into Delhi in a very, very positive frame of mind. India will have to win to draw level. Partnership already worth 50, and it's come in good time.
Nudge down for another single. 5 from the over. It's 186 for 2. He's gone over the top, and he's miscued it again, and it is an unbelievable take. You won't see many better catches than that one. He ran back Mohammad Kaif. It has to be Mohammad Kaif. Nobody else could have gotten to that one. And he ran just perfectly, dived, saw the ball coming from overhead, and what a spectacular take.
Now, this is what self-belief can do. Not for a minute did Mohammad Kaif think he's not going to reach this. He believed in his own ability, and that's a magnificent take running backwards. He stands out as a fielder in this Indian side. And it's because he can do stuff like that. That's a magnificent catch to get rid of Johanna. Kumble strikes 193 for 3.
Well, the big man walks in, Inzamam himself, 10,767, 40 almost. Well, that's the way. Pure timing by Inzamam. That's 4.
Yes, it's like knocking in the nets. He's got up in the morning, taken a bat, gone out, asked someone to throw the ball at him. The very first ball just leans into it. He's got some form behind him after that innings in the last game.
That's been cut away. I doubt whether Balaji will get to it. No, he won't. It's a fast outfield. 4 more to Inzamam.
All he had to do was get the placement right, and he just waited on it that bit longer.
Come back for the second. Shoaib Malik is very quick. That took Inzamam by surprise. A high full toss by Tendulkar.
Yeah, he was first going to use the horizontal bat to smack it on the onside, then realized it's higher full toss, which needs a straight bat. Again hits it in that direction, this time just for the single. So Pakistan doing it easily. They need just 42, 208 for 3.
It's gone up, it's catchable. In fact, it's going to be caught. Zahir Khan, the man. And Tendulkar has struck for India. And why didn't they come on to bowl earlier? We've all been wondering right through the innings.
Malik will be thoroughly disappointed with this effort. He wanted to go over long on, took the outside edge, it screwed off of his face of the blade, and nicely taken by Zaheer Khan. He had to push himself back to gather that. No problems whatsoever, no dramas. And so Malik gone for 41, 4 down, Pakistan 216.
I thought India had picked up 4 wickets, running through the batting, but here's the pure batsman Yunus Khan coming out, who's been in great form in the test matches. It's a late cut. And this outfield has got jet speed.
Yes, once the ball rolls over those practice pitches, fielder's got no chance. And Harbhajan Singh really disappointed because he didn't bowl a very bad delivery. It was just a little short or shorter. And beautifully put away by Yunus Khan. He waited for the ball, waited for the turn, and then a deft touch.
I think no captain has been able to come up with the right idea. I think it's virtually impossible on these kind of pitches to stop those runs in the third man area. Good off drive. That's a splendid shot for 4 against the spin. Consecutive 4s for Yunus Khan.
That's shot of a man who's in belligerent form. A late cut followed by this lovely drive through the offside. Difficult shot to play. He had to go a little against the spin.
No worries, Bhajo.
Big full toss, and that's 4 more. So a flurry of boundaries for Yunus Khan.
He's looking good, extremely good, even though that was a loose delivery from Sachin Tendulkar, but it had to be put away. He's just arrived at the crease, only 9 deliveries he's faced. This was his 9th and already on 14. 3 boundaries.
Shabash, yaar. Good bowling, guys.
Indian bowlers coming in for some serious mauling here. Googly, and few more runs in that third man area. Will Yuvraj get there? Once again, the answer is no.
Clever piece of batting from Yunus Khan. Taken an earlier delivery on the full. This time he waited for it to get a little shorter in length. Even though it was the wrong one, he read it well and placed it beautifully. He had to avoid Rahul Dravid at first slip, avoid Yuvraj Singh at point, which he did amicably.
Few more runs, that third man. This is the 5th boundary for Yunus Khan of just 12 balls. And Pakistan now need just 12 runs to win this 5th one-day international.
Now you know, Sanjay, why Rahul Dravid did not bring on Sachin Tendulkar earlier. 3 4s in this over has been touch expensive.
See, 2 dot balls in the over. India would have liked that against Shahid Afridi. 2 dot balls in an over. Yunus Khan, 5 4s in his 22.
Bravo!
Some swing with that seam up delivery from Tendulkar. It's also a no ball.
This has been tremendous game for Pakistan, all crucial game. And, they've outplayed, outdone the home team. Clearly over the line was Sachin Tendulkar. Pakistan almost there, 8 more.
Well, Pakistan need 8 runs and over, and Sehwag has been going for 8 runs in the series. Now needs 6. Kef is off the field. I think he scraped a knee while taking that catch, or he's cramping up.
Bowl him, clean him up. No need to refer the case to Rudy Curson this time. He was pleading when he struck Inzamam on the pads, but this time it was bullseye. Bowled him, looking to hit the ball hard through mid-wicket. Ball kept just a little bit low. Yunus Khan very impressive in this short stint.
So Yunus Khan gone for 24 of 20. It's now 248 for 5. Abdul Razak, new man in. Has 100 against South Africa, his best. This is the Pepsi Cup, the 5th one-day international in Pakistan. Have all but sealed it. And they have. That's gone through. That'll get 4. Inzamam fittingly plays the winning shot once again. Pakistan 252 for 5, and for the first time in this series, tests or one-dayers, they are ahead. 3-2 is the score in the series. Pakistan needing 250 to win. Started with Salman Butt and Shahid Afridi, and we were treated to an absolutely spectacular show today by Afridi. The second fastest one-day 100, equaling Brian Lara. Incidentally, the first one also belongs to Afridi. Got 102 of 46, I beg your pardon. 41, then Shoaib Malik came and got in 60 balls. Yusuf Johanna got 24. Inzamam at the end remained not out on 24 of 33. They still had 8 overs in hand, cruising to victory and really asking a lot of questions of the Indians.
Well, the Indian bowlers put to sword by Shahid Afridi. The first spells of most of these bowlers very, very ordinary, because Shahid Afridi thought that it was going to be his day and he was having a ball out there.
India did well to post a total of 249 for 6 after Navid Al-Hassan reduced them to 26 for 3. Rahul Dravid and Mohammad Kaif were the main run scorers for India. For Pakistan, it was Shahid Afridi who gave them a brilliant head start as he hit a stunning 102 in just 46 balls. He hit 9 sixes and 10 fours before he was bowled by Harbhajan Singh. So Pakistan go into the 6th and final ODI with a 3-2 lead over India. Will Pakistan win this historic series, or will India make it 3-all to share the honours? Catch all the action from the series finale live on 10 Sports.